What's up? What's happening? So, I wanted to start this video while I was leaving the house, but I had some errands to run. I just wanted to get up out the way and hit the road. But as you can see, I am moving yet again. Life has opened up for me. Like I said, I've been grinding, doing what I got to do. If you go back to older videos from when I first moved down to where I'm at, I was living in a tent. It was real down south outdoor living in a tent, you know, dumping your waste in a bucket, burying it, you know, washing up when it rains. I gotta admit, I've always appreciated a great rain shower. Those are always fun. And then took the next step, moved into a little house, just so I could stack my money. Goal was to do some stuff with family, but sometimes family and money don't always mix, and that's all right. But I did what I had to do, stay focused. And now on July 5th, I am moving into my apartment. I got a nice about 2-hour drive before I get there. Went and pulled out some extra money. I got to get a whole new bank account where I'm going. There's a whole new banking setup. I'm in a whole new territory, whole new area code. I updated one of the highlights on my Instagram. I just left it as is because I don't, I'm glad I didn't run over that squirrel. It just distracted me. But yeah, I try not to give y'all where I'm living at in the moment. I ain't got enough money to buy security right now. So I am my security, and I gotta be smart about it. But I started off in a 203. I am now leaving the 252, which is North Carolina, and I am headed somewhere else. You know, it's going to be fun, going to be grinding. I still got my work cut out for me. It's a long road ahead. However, this is showing me that everything that's coming my way is literally another elevation higher than what I've already had. I'm grateful that I took the risk to come down here to start a new life. Again, bet on me. I thought, you know, I was trying to bet on weed with family, but again, I still had to put me first, which I'm not mad at. That's life. To be selfish is to be selfless, and to be selfless is to be selfish. You know, and trying to straddle that line, it could be tough for people. It can be, you know, but I'm grateful for how it turned out. I got to come back and get the rest of my stuff. The help I was going to have had a rain check on me, which I'm not mad at. You know, it's all right. It's not stopping what I got to do. Certainly wasn't in the plans, but we just adjust and adapt. I got all the necessities that I was living with for the last 7 months anyway, so 7-8 months, you know, so that's all that really matters. Just praying my stuff stays okay while it's down here, and then I'll come back and get it at my earliest convenience. But yeah, man, back on the road. Just another update for the vlog, starting my new life. I'm gonna do some videos from the apartment where I'm at. I will say, in today's time, the economy, everything is still super expensive. But again, I'm working hard to where my life is showing me if these are what my bills are going to be, then my cap for acquiring money is also raising as well. And I'm not mad at that. I'll just figure out more ways to make more money. I'm not scared. I gotta say, it's a big burden off my shoulders. I can finally be in my own space. My utilities won't cut on until Monday, but that's all right. 48 hours with no utilities isn't bad. I'll just charge my phone in the car, and I'll eat out for whenever I do need to eat, which won't be too much. And besides, that's light work. When you living outside in a tent and your bathroom is a bucket and bleach, it don't get no tougher than that. I know that sounds crazy. It's not the, you know, the most PC thing to say, but that's the reality, you know. Came down on raw, uninterrupted land and making it back into society. Just putting in hard work. I'm also not afraid of cold showers too, so that would be nice, help my pores. And it's super hot where I'm at. Super hot. I love it. Like I said, I love being down here in the South, 252 area. And I'm still in the South, just moving to better areas. Better communities, less drama, less danger, less crime, and all that stuff, which I love. New Haven, I've lived in the actual hoods, inner city of New Haven, not like, oh yeah, I live in New Haven. No, I lived in the towns of New Haven, so crime was an everyday thing. I'm grateful that now I'm moving far away from it. People be like, oh, you ain't coming back to the hood no more. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm living life. I'm getting money. Why do I want to make myself a target? I'm from the hood. You think I don't know what comes with going back to the hood? What make you think I'm going back? And if I'm going back, it's because I'm making it better, and it's going to be a place that I can live in with the things I've acquired throughout life now. So, nah. Point is, though, much better lands, much better territories. The universe is looking down upon me, smiling, and I am not going to slap it in the face and be ungrateful. I am grateful for everything that I'm experiencing, the good, bad, and all the in-between. You know. But yeah, this was just an update. I'm packed all the way up to the brim in this car. Everything is super packed in, super tight. Trying to unpack this is going to be very interesting. But again, I'm all for it. I'm ready. I'm ready for my new keys. Man, get your country ass out the car. I know you're not waving me to go by. Mother, I swear, my people, my people, my people, my people. Ugh. Black people, we've earned our stereotypes. I got to admit, we've earned our stereotypes. You just in the middle of the road thinking you directing traffic and you standing in the way of getting hit. Get out the fucking road. Messing up my video and shit. It's alright. I'll tap in with y'all later. Ciao. What's up? What's happening? Back for the vlog. So I just finished moving my stuff in. I got a lot more stuff to move in. That's all done. But this is my apartment. I thought I had the cheaper one, but I was moving under distress and I applied. They got the more expensive one out of me. So it is what it is. Window access, personal balcony out access. This is the bedroom. I believe it fits a queen, maybe a king. I'm gonna say queen. Views, bedroom views, walk-in closet with a lighting. Let me see. Walk-in closet. And the only thing that makes this more expensive is the aesthetic. It's nothing really major. Bathroom is a lot bigger than my last apartment. Big old tub. I actually would enjoy taking a bath in here. I got some errands to run. I gotta go change my address at the post office. I gotta go to the bank, get a new account, so my money's closer. Always have your money close. Always be able to turn your assets into liquid quick, and an easy way to do that is to make sure your money is close. And then I'm gonna hit the local grocery store and get me a shower curtain, some other necessities I need to move in. What else? Let me see how personal balcony access. Now there's a door there, but I don't know if this goes to the next apartment or it's just a balcony space. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna cut this light off for now, but yeah, that's nice. Yep, personal balcony. I like that. New charted territories. I like the layout of the land. Nice water area. There's a pool back towards the main area. If the prices are cheap today, I'll get me a nice pair of swim trunks and I'll go for a little dip. I know the lady, the leasing office she was real animate about me hitting the pool, so I wouldn't be surprised if she was trying to sneak a peek at the young bull. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Women gonna be women, men gonna be men. Close this back up. Yeah, I like it. It's nice spacing. Washer and dryer included. Dishwasher included. I'm arguably never going to use the dishwasher, but you know, cabinet space is lovely. Freaking take a look at that. That's nice. Washer and dryer, boom. I'm using the vlogging stick. It's been a while since I broke this bad boy out. And what's pretty cool is, so my billing won't start until Monday. Today's Saturday the 5th. My billing won't start till Monday, but everything is on right now, which I'm super duper grateful for. You know, so let me not forget these. I got a wet rag on my head. It's hot. It's really hot. Can't leave without these. Sun is bright down here. But yep, new territories. I'm gonna have the rest of my stuff come whenever they can. I have to schedule a day with my stepfather / mom's boyfriend. Not really my stepfather, but he's a cool dude, so I don't mind calling him my stepfather type of guy. Gotta figure out a day to get my stuff up here, but deal with that as the time comes. I wish the gym that they had was a lot better, but It's alright. I might have to get me a gym membership, or I'll just do a whole lot of swimming after work. The drive is a lot better, so I'll be saving a lot more on gas. Per week, I was spending anywhere from $125 to $150 a week on gas. Just to go back and forth to where I was living in the 252. Now I won't have to, which I'm super grateful for. But we'll go from there. It's nice community living. I'm really highly interested in getting me a Doberman Pinscher. Give me a nice little pup, but I'm gonna be at work a lot of the time, so we'll see what happens. But I'll tap in with y'all. I'm gonna run some errands and then blah blah blah. Ciao.
So what's happening? So went to go do the address change. I forgot that you could do like 90% of all things these days online, which I should have asked to begin with, but it didn't dawn on me. So I did it online and I submitted I filled out a physical form just to make sure that my address gets changed properly. I was gonna go to the bank, but the bank is closed today, so I gotta do that on Monday. I'll do that after work. And then, so I came to Publix. For some reason, I thought there were 2 locations of Publix. There was just one. There was a Food Lion. That's what I thought the second location was. There was a Food Lion, which I like. I'm definitely, depending on what the meat prices are here, more than likely I'm gonna get all my meats at Food Lion. All my steak cuts anyway. That's, you know, that's the best decision I could make as of right now. I would like to. I'm looking at the steaks right now. Hold on. That's lamb. I'm cheating. Where's the beef? Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk in Food Lion one of these days and see what their prices are. Anyway, came out to Publix. It's really just like a grocery store more than anything. I need to find an actual like home appliance store because I need me a pan set. I can't cook on my stove. I think I might have pots that I can cook with, but all of that is still back in the 252. So I won't be able to get that till later on. And oh, I think that is so cool. They have small grocery carriages for the kids. I think that's so cool. Obviously, now I would like to get me some eggs, but all my pans are no longer my pans, and I need a set of pans. So I'll get that as the time comes. Hopefully, if I could get that here, that would be great. But I do need bread and peanut butter. Actually, bread and jelly. I have peanut butter. That's pretty accurate. I like this environment. Definitely more family oriented. It's a major contrast from coming from the 203. I definitely needed that grace period from the 203 to 252 to where I'm at now. Because if I just came here straight from the 203, boy oh boy, I would have been sticking out like a majorly sore thumb. I already do stick out like a sore thumb. Like all the regular stuff that I've been telling y'all about in the vlogs, they're happening right now, but it's not as bad. You know, again, people are more family oriented, so wherever they're at, that's where they're locked in at. And I think that's great for me, takes pressure off of me. Good God, these bread prices are outrageous. I'm gonna have to rock the Food Lion. Now I get what I can get for right now, though. I want to get so much more stuff, but I gotta keep reminding myself to keep it nice and simple. I'm gonna definitely edit that portion out. Yeah. She had the right idea. Alright, where's the jelly? Do I want regular jelly? Do I want strawberry jelly? I could go with apricot this time. I even like apricot. I don't even know if I like apricot like that. And we got strawberry for $5. That's crazy. It's only strawberry jam. It should be the same price as the freaking grape. Maybe 50 cents more. They got it for a whole $1.50 up. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. Nope, I was right. They got the strawberry up a whole $1.50. Highway robbery. It's a small container. Let's see. Match the tags. 5-1. Yeah, they got it up for a whole $1 markup. Sorry. It's just gonna hold me down for now. And I need Gatorade. Body armors are better. Here we go. As soon as I said it. 2 for $6. That sucks. That's alright. Yeah, no, I've been buying a whole lot of body armor because the moment I start the job, I sweat like I played 4 quarters of football. And it's not like
it's not like I'm sitting there getting physically active. It's just the heat of the actual job itself is so hot. You start sweating. I tell you, I'm working with hundreds of degrees. The job itself is hundreds of degrees. And then, it's all right. The job itself is 100 degrees. And then what I'm working with sits at thousands of degrees. The material that I have on my body to protect me holds anywhere from 300 to 500 degrees of heat. 500 is on the outside, about 300 on the inside. So the moment I start my job, I'm cooking. I am cooking. Yeah. But very few people can do what I do. I watch people come in with hopes of being able to do what we're practicing, what they're schooling us to do, and within a week's time, they're being escorted out the door. Because you gotta have hand-eye coordination, you gotta have patience, you gotta be like mentally and physically tough. Like I said, in a matter of minutes, you're ready to pass out. Like heat stroke is a real thing. Heat deprivation, or temperature deprivation, heat cool deprivation, however that saying is, that's a serious thing. And if you aren't diligent enough, you will fall out. I do need this facial tissue. I need oh, there's detergents. There's detergents. Oh, you got paper plates here? Paper products, yep. Give me some paper plates, some forks for now. Just to hold me down until I can get my stuff. And then I'll be good.
Alright, so I just remembered I forgot the vlog when I got back from the stores. So right now I'm kicking it at the pool. The kids just left. I was gonna walk back to the apartment, but I'm about to dip back in and actually try to get some laps now. Apartment's decent. I still gotta set it up. I didn't do anything. I cooked. I brought me a cast iron skillet. That was nice. Definitely glad about that. I accidentally put all my steaks in the freezer, so I gotta let them thaw out. Hopefully they'll be good by dinner. So when I get off the shower, I'll cook that up, have that for dinner, and then clock in tomorrow. I'm super close to work now, which is cool. Super cool. I got about 2 hours for the pool close, which I don't mind. So just tapping back in with y'all. I'm enjoying it, enjoying all the amenities. I'm kind of sad they oversold the little gym area that they got. I thought it was a little more, but that's all right. I'd get me a membership, or if I could find me a martial arts club. There was a jiu-jitsu club not far from here, but if they do capoeira, that would be nice. I want to finish getting all my other belts, but if they don't, then it is what it is. But seeing how they do jiu-jitsu, somebody should do capoeira and I can keep up. If I can find a taekwondo gym, I might get back into that. But we'll see all this time comes. Alright, I'm gonna get these laps in. Ciao.